All right. Fingers crossed on the no. I'm going to cut off my TV. And cut it off. Look at that. There we go. All right, so this is number 254 YouTube Live yoga routine. And hopefully the video will stop skipping. I bought, well, actually, my daughter, my oldest daughter, bought this Netgear. I can't find it now. That's a Wi-Fi adapter. Wait for the picture to come up. Well, must not be working. No, I think that's just my phone, the internet on my phone. This is an old phone that I use. It's a Samsung Galaxy S4. I have another phone. I use this all the time because I'm used to it. So we have Netgear Wi-Fi extender AC750, $29.97. And hopefully it works and it doesn't let the videos skip. And it's probably not a good idea to have my picture there. But this is number 254 YouTube Live yoga routine. And it's a process. It's a new process. When I first started this 254 days ago, it was a process then. And you get a picture, I'd find this picture, and I knew where it was, but I had to go locate it. I had to paint. I didn't even know I couldn't live stream with my cell phone. I need 1,000 subscribers to live stream. That didn't work out. So I had to buy a camera, Logitech camera for $150 and live stream through the computer. I need 1,000 subscribers. I have 68 subscribers. Oh man. And a lot of those, probably about 65 of them are old accounts from 10 years ago. I've had this account for a long time. I've never really used it. And it's a new process, that's what I'm saying. So hopefully this doesn't skip, and I'm talking because I want to make sure it doesn't skip, because before I would talk and next thing you know, I'm in a darn corpse pose finishing up the video. No, I don't do the corpse pose in this video. So here's Zoe. Say hi, Zoe. So today, we're just going to continue to do what we always do, which is the sitting meditation, where you're focusing 100% on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And then all your thoughts dissolve, the notion of a you dissolves, and the notion of a focuser dissolves. And you become that energy that we call focusing. And you do that by focusing on the movement of the belly. When you inhale, the belly expands. You watch that. You focus on that. And you're going to end up controlling it, most likely. And when you realize, hey, I'm controlling my breathing, just let go and watch it. And then the watcher dissolves, the you dissolves, and then boom. The only thing that exists is focusing, watching me, watching. And then we'll stand, do the mountain pose. Still part of the yoga routine. That set time from 5:30 to 6, or whenever you do your yoga routine, that is all yoga. So when you get off the yoga mat, you're going throughout the day, you're doing the same thing. You're adjusting, you're modifying, you gotta go do this, and then that. Stay focused, 100% focus. And then that's how you move throughout the day. And that's what you're doing during this time too. No matter what you're doing, the yoga poses that we call yoga poses are just stretching. It's just standing. It's just bending. It's not yoga unless the mind and body's connecting. That means when you wash the dishes at home, your mind and body's connecting to that. I have to move this picture. Well, I'm going to kick it on accident. I didn't think about that until I thought about how I have to sit down. So let's go to easy pose. Now, the easy pose is a modification of the lotus pose. And I don't think I'm using the right mic. I just thought about that. I have a mic there, and I don't think I clicked that mic on. So the audio is going to be a little echoey. That's a word. I don't think that's a word. And if you want to make, I just thought about this. If you want to make professional YouTube videos that are all about yoga, 100% focus on the breathing. Now, the easy pose, the palms are to your calves. You can keep them up like this if you like. This is just a hand gesture, you know, like the 8 Trinity. So the energy goes, stays within. And then if you're in the lotus pose, it stays within. Right? That's not what we're doing. Just have the mind and body connect. Back is straight. If you need to lean back, that's what you do. If you're halfway through, you're a minute in, your back starts tightening up, just adjust. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let go of judgment. Let go of control. And just be, capital B. And just focus on breathing. So let's go ahead and begin. 2 minutes. I'll get music eventually. Palms together. Thumbs to heart center. And keep your focus on the breathing. Bring yourself up. 100% focus on the breathing. And we're going to go to mountain pose. Remember, mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. And each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. And just focus on the breathing. Letting the notion of a you dissolve. Letting the focuser dissolve. You're becoming focusing. Tapping into that stability that allows the skeleton to stand as if you were just your skeleton. So you're finding that stability that threads through the skeleton that allows the skeleton to stand. That transfers to the mind. Your mind becomes stable. That's the thread that allows the mind and body to become one. Both are stable. Both are one. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. It's the first stretch. Go nice and easy. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back, reaching out, keeping the back straight, or as straight as you can get it. And then you fall right into ragdoll. The ragdoll, the arms are dangling, head is dangling, no tension in the arms or the neck, no tension in the lower back, or straining in the hamstrings. And if you feel any tension, you may still feel the stretching or the tension, but you're aware of it. You're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. Letting go. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Inhale slowly. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in. Get all the air out. Forehead's going towards the knees. And then again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Forehead's going to the knees. Get all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, all the air leaves. And two more, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, all the air leaves. And last one, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. Then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Then once all the air leaves, you release. You're pulling yourself in and down, but you're releasing. That means although you're pulling yourself in and down, you're settling, you're accepting, you're focusing on the breathing and the effort, and the pulling in down and in becomes one. There's no more effort, no more trying. Just focus on the breathing. Then left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, head is up. Focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. And then let those thoughts dissolve. Let the notion of you dissolve. Let the notion of a focuser or a watcher dissolve. You become the focusing. You become the energy that we label as focusing. Now we're going to go into the monkey. So the back foot, curl the toes under, and you're going to bring yourself up. So right foot, right knee lines up with the right shoulder. Left foot, left knee lines up with the left shoulder. The feet and the knees are shoulder width apart. You reach up. Now you can keep the arms parallel if you like. You can have them go out You can look forward, you can look up. Whatever you do, get the fingers as wide as you can, reaching up. Middle fingers are pointing straight up, and the abs are engaged. So you're not hollowing out the abs, you're just engaging them. Belly button's going to the spine. And reaching up, focusing on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Then let those thoughts dissolve and become the focusing. And wherever you are, reach up higher. Whoa, see, I'm almost losing my balance. And then palms down to the front. Knee goes up in the back, high lunge. Just for a second or so, it's a transition pose. And that's how we're using it. And then downward dog. Now with the downward dog, arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, and you are pushing into this pose. But you're only pushing to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle, accept, and focus 100% on the breathing. Becoming one with the pose. Wherever you are, push a little bit more if you feel like you should. If you feel like you shouldn't, then don't. Listen to yourself. Be your own guru. You're going to slide into the upper dog. It's a strength transition. You drop down to the knees and the chest. You slide up. And tops of the feet are to the floor. Palms are to the floor. And you're opening up. Now, if that's too much, you go down to small cobra. Chest is off the floor. Palms are touching the floor, but you're not using them. You're not pushing up. You're pulling up. Or just modify the upper dog. And just do the best you can. And then back to downward dog. Really push into it now. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. And you're pushing, but then you're accepting and you're focusing on the breathing. So although you're pushing, you're becoming one with the pose. There's no more effort. And of course, if you feel a little effort, that's just where you are. Just accept it. It's all right too. Be true, be you. And wherever you are, push a little bit more. Then bring the left foot up between the hands into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor in the back. Back is arching. Hip bones are pushing forward. Diagonally, back arches. And you're feeling opened. In all these poses, you're feeling open. Even in an enclosed pose, you feel open. And how you feel open is by tapping into acceptance. Once you accept, boom, you tap into capital Y yoga, capital O openness. You are openness. You just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. I need to get my clock. My clock is somewhere in the garage, I think. I don't know where my clock's at. Wherever it's at, it's with the modem. No, that's probably not true, actually. Now we're going to go into the monkey. Curl the toes on the back. Bring yourself up. Now, left side lines up with the right shoulder. So they're shoulder width apart. Square up the shoulders, reaching up. You can keep the hands, arms parallel, or you can go out. You can look forward. You can look up. Whatever you do, get the fingers wide as you can get them. Middle fingers are pointing straight up. Then engage the abs. Don't hollow them out, engage them. So you tighten them, but the belly button is going into the spine. That's where you're. Now, wherever you are, reach higher. Engage the abs. Almost said engage. Can't speak. Standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Then once all the air leaves, you release. And you just focus on the breathing. Now in this pose, you are pulling yourself in and down. But that effort dissolves. That trying dissolves. You're letting go. You're becoming one. The effort and trying dissolves into oneness. And palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. And then turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Exhale. And then you're going to go to mountain pose. Remember, with mountain pose, feet are shoulders apart, toes go, spread the toes as wide as you can, each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms relax, shoulders relax. You're tapping into that stability. The stability is holding the skeleton up. So let go of thinking the muscles are doing it. Muscles do it. But let go of that. Let go of tendons, ligaments, all that stuff, and let the skeleton stand as if you were just your skeleton. So find that stability that allows it to stand by itself. And you become that stability, capital S stability, that allows the skeleton to stand. That transfers to the mind. And the mind is like, hey, I'm stable too. And the mind becomes stable. And that stability is what threads the mind and body to become one. And that oneness is stability. So you're tapping into that oneness, capital O oneness. And capital O oneness is just another word for yoga. So focus on the breathing and let the you dissolve and become stability. Now, we're going to do one more sun salutation. This time, when you're inhaling as slow as you can. So you're going to do an open pose. So inhale slowly, and then release the breathing, and just watch yourself breathe. Then the counter pose is going to be the enclosed pose, closing pose. And all the breath goes out. You exhale slowly, and then you release the breathing, and then you just watch yourself breathe. And then open pose, close pose. Open pose, close pose. I wish I could speak this morning, but I can't. What are they doing? Spanking on Little Rascal. No, alfalfa. You just go, I think you do. That's how old I am. Alfalfa. So, mountain pose, focusing on the breathing. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center, push arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly, and then release the breathing. And just focus on the breathing. Then exhale, hinge forward from the lower back, reaching out. Palms go down to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, foreheads go into the knees, get all the air out. And then release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. Left leg is back into a low lunge. Inhaling, opening up, going into the pose. Remember, you're settling, accepting, and then just watch yourself breathe. Release the breathing. Then downward dog, pushing into it, get all there out, arms straight, legs straight, pushing into it, settle, accept, and then release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. Slide into downward dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, slide up, modify the pose how you have to, inhaling slowly, and then release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. Downward dog, exhale, get all there out. And then release the breathing and just watch yourself breathe. Then left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge, opening up. Inhaling slowly. And then release the breathing. And just down, get all there out, all there leaves. And then release the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. And then palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. And then you're going to go to mountain pose. You're settling in the mountain pose. We'll stay here a little bit longer, so just watch yourself breathe. Let the watcher dissolve. The notion of a you dissolves, and you become that so-called energy that we label as focusing. Become focusing. And bring the palms together. Thumbs to the heart center. That's it. That is 254 YouTube Live yoga routine. Hopefully, when I go look back on this video, I usually don't look back. Sometimes I look back, sometimes I don't. But lately, the first 2 or 3 minutes I look at because it's been skipping. And I know it's been skipping because when I say, okay, I did a 30-minute yoga routine, well, I look at it, it shows 26 minutes. Like, okay, 4 minutes was skipped somewhere. Not all at once, but like 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there. So hopefully it didn't skip. If it did, I'll figure something else out. So namaste, peace and love.